Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast, West Denver. Here's a quick message from our sponsor, Local Works Wheat Ridge, provided by its Executive Director, Paige Piper.
Local Works is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to make Wheat Ridge a more vibrant and sustainable place to live and work. Our mission and action is programming that provides neighborhood revitalization and small business support, keeping and growing the businesses we know and love in Wheat Ridge. In simpler form, we provide connection. Connection to business, connection to community.
This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Amber Betts.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Good Neighbor Podcast, West Denver. I'm here with Phyllis of Connect and Collaborate Event Systems. Hey, Phyllis, thanks for being here.
Hi, Amber. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, so I'm excited to learn more about what you do. We love events. So tell us a little bit about your business.
All right. So I help entrepreneurs, small business owners, speakers, authors with resources to grow their business and opportunities through events and networking to get more visibility and endless lead generation. Who doesn't love lead generation?
I mean, it's key. It's connecting, and I love that. It's perfect. So how did you get into this business? Tell us a little bit about your story.
Well, let's see. How did I get into it? So I am a lifelong learner, and I'm like a sponge. And so I'm always looking for an opportunity for personal and professional development. And so I got involved with our parent organization, which is called Achieve Business Systems. And that is all sorts of opportunities and a growing community of like-minded individuals. And because I'm a master networker, they asked me to develop and run their networking division, which we named Connect and Collaborate Events. And so I am just really, really passionate about helping connect people to each other, people to great resources, building communities worldwide. I just launched my virtual international chapter today, and it's really about what do you need next? Who do you want to get in front of? Who do you want to be connected to? And that's how I got a new business started.
Amazing. We love that. That's what we like to do with the podcast as well. So hopefully there's some opportunities for us.
I love it.
Yeah. So before I move to the next question, tell us maybe a little quick thing about what kind of events, or just give us an example of something that you're offering.
Okay. So the parent group has 3 conferences a year in Denver, Colorado. And then my part of it is I run a Friday virtual networking event, which is a collaboration and leads group. And there can be people from all over the world on that as well, but typically the United States due to the time zone change.
Sure.
And then I have 2 virtual chapters and about 8 live chapters.
Okay.
5 in Colorado. And it is a place where, again, small business owners and entrepreneurs can meet monthly to build those relationships. There's always a speaker and there is networking breakout sessions, but it's a place that we are forming these communities where people can interact. They can get their referral partners. They can form joint ventures. They can get hired. And it's been very successful so far.
Amazing. So tell us why your members may pick you over other groups. There's lots of options out there, BNI. I don't know. There's all kinds of different chambers and that kind of stuff. What sets you apart?
So what sets us apart is that we provide, again, those entrepreneurs and small business owners an opportunity monthly times the number of chapters, an opportunity to speak, sponsor, attend, or own their own networking chapter. And it's also connected to the parent group. So there's endless opportunities for being visible and having access to more people, and also the resources that both groups have to offer. So we're a little bit different because we're highly resource based
Mm,
and we're building these communities all over the place. So it doesn't stop at just the chapter meeting. There's a lot more beyond that.
got it. That is really great to hear. So tell the listeners about any like hardships or life challenges or something that you came up against that made you better or stronger in your business.
Absolutely. So I am a recovered engineer. I spent 25 years in corporate America. I like to
Yeah.
tell people I'm a recovered engineer. I am. And I successfully transitioned from employee to entrepreneur. I wrote a book about it that's available on Amazon, The Journey from Employee to Entrepreneur. But I got to a point about midway through my career of 25 years and I was burnt out. And
Mm,
that was really the catalyst for it all. I was really burnt out. I was in an unhappy marriage. I had 4 beautiful kids. I had a stressful job. And that hardship caused me to pivot. I
mm,
basically invented myself. It took me 12 years to get out of corporate America. That's why I wrote the book to help people
right.
do that, because it's basically 300 pages of self help to help you redesign life on your terms, like I did, and live, lead, and leave your legacy. And so I totally reinvented my life. I got rid of all the negative relationships that were in my life. And I really concentrated on that skill set of connection.
Mm,
And how could I best help people that I meet with what they need? And so I created a whole business around it and it's been amazing. I just, I'm a people person. Sitting behind a desk for 25 years, it just it just wasn't for me. I use that term, I am unemployable.
got it. I feel that.
Yes.
So, any news, specials, updates, anything you want to tell the listeners about what's up and coming?
Yes. And so I want to invite people to, oops, that's the light. I want to invite people to come and meet people on Fridays. It's at 2 p.m. Mountain.
Mhm.
Just reach out to me and I can give you the link. It's on Zoom. And we have these conferences 3 times a year in Denver. The next one is coming up in February. I've got a few VIP tickets left, and that's a great way to meet 300 or 400 business owners in the area. And then I've got my chapter meetings. So I've got in December, because I don't know when people are going to be listening to this, but I've got options in Colorado Springs,
Mhm.
Parker, Lakewood, and Lakewood is having a meeting in December. So, we would love you to come and meet our community. How can I best serve you? Who can I connect you to? And do you want to get some visibility through sponsoring one of the meetings?
Great. That sounds really good. So, how do you, I mean, obviously you're a connector, so you're doing a lot anyways, but what else do you do to get involved in your community or what else are you up to?
So I love to give back. And so right now I happen to be at my second home in Florida, and it's all about volunteering for the hurricane relief.
Mm,
I've done everything from run my own events where I collected uh, items that were needed, unloading trucks that came from the north with very generous donations. And no matter where I am, though, because most of the year I am in the Denver metro area,
mhm.
I like to have a gratitude component for my events. I like to support other small causes. I'm sorry, I like to support other 501c3s with what
Mhm.
their causes are and maybe collect at our event or collect donations. So, it's how can I give those causes some visibility?
Great. Yeah, so then on that note, what do you do for fun? Like you're doing all this stuff, but you gotta take care of yourself sometime too. What do you do outside of work?
My mantra is work hard, play hard. And
Yeah.
so, I love nature. Maybe not now when it's frozen in Colorado, but I love to be out in nature. When I'm in Florida, I love walking on the beach for sunrise and sunset. When I'm in Colorado, it's the same thing, but it's with a mountain view. So I spend a lot of time in nature. I love music. I'm a wine connoisseur,
Mhm.
music connoisseur, and nature lover, tree hugger.
That sounds awesome. So, any last words? Anything we missed that you want to mention?
Well, I would love to get to know you. How can I best support you? Join me on my virtual on Fridays, or be a guest in February, or be a guest at one of my chapter meetings. There's no membership.
Okay.
So you just show up and meet people. And I have also opportunities to speak at my different meetings also. So if you're listening and you have an expertise that can educate my attendees, I would absolutely love that.
Perfect. All right, we'll get you some folks in there. So tell the listeners the best ways to reach you, your website,
Yes.
your contact information, all that good stuff.
So the best way to reach me is through my website, phyllismarlene.com. Just like my name, phyllismarlene.com. That is my main website. If you'd like specifically to connect into the event systems, it's connectandcollaborate.co, not .com.
Okay, say that one more time.
Connectandcollaborate.co, like Colorado. .colorado.
Okay.
.co.
Great. So that about wraps it up. Phyllis, thanks so much for connecting with us. We're excited to get involved and learn more.
Yeah.
Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much. And again, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpwestdenver.com. That's gnpwestdenver.com or call 720-295-9588.